Hi, welcome to NDTV. This is Lata Srinivasan, and today we have a very exciting guest with us, Pragathi Rishab Shetty. Kantara Chapter 1 has made more than 750 crores worldwide. It's made more than 500 crores in India. And Pragati, whose husband Rishab is the star of the moment, was the costume designer on the film. And we're very excited to talk with her. Welcome to NDTV, Pragati. First question, from being a techie to being a costume designer and a very successful one at that for Kantara, which is a blockbuster film. How does it feel? How did you make this transition?
I feel it's interesting journey even for me as well. I never thought I'll be here today. So it's like 9 to 5 jobs to where like all the logic runs the structured environment too. But I was always keen and my interest was drawn towards this costumes, visual storytelling and aesthetics, the textures of the fabrics. And I was very much interested in all of it. So when I got married to Rishabh, so I found a reason to quit my job and join his field. Then I started working with him from movie Sarkari, which has got a national award for him. That was our production movie also. From there, I started my journey with him. Then I worked for Bell Bottom, 777 Charlie, many more movies like that, and Last Kantara as well. And this one, like today, when I turn back and see my journey, I'm like proud. Okay, somehow I have learned everything by doing it with all the hands-on experience on the sets and everything. So I'm grateful also for the journey and the opportunities, whatever I've got my way.
Okay, but Kantara is a very different film from what you did work on the others, right? Because this is a period film, and obviously it requires research and the creativity is different. So, what were the challenges you faced, if any, when you were designing the clothes for this movie?
It is not any, ma'am. Every day we were facing challenges. It is like every day we had tasks. The thing is one was like we had to shift from a metro city to Kundapura where we shot our entire movie. And the shooting place it was not a studio or something. And looking at the locations, I think the frames are looking beautiful, but the locations were really difficult to reach. Like it used to take 1.5 hour of traveling, and that we had to trek and go to few locations, that kind of a thing. And for me, we have set up a production base in Kundapura. So I went for the sourcing everywhere across the India. So I had to get all my sourcing materials from Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bombay, from everywhere to Kundapura. Getting that itself was a task. After that, like if you want good workers, they were not ready to relocate. Getting them from everywhere, to Kundapura and make them work itself as a task. And for me, Kantara is the first time we have never seen, like as entire team, like including Rishab, me and all of us, never seen this scale movie or this kind of a big setup in our life. We have never been to that kind of a set or that big movie set ever. So first experience for all of us. So it is kind of a, what do you say? Learning in our way every day and doing it. And for me, I was handling big team, and finally I understood people management is also a big task. And yeah, and for me, handling two of my kids and the schooling and Rishab's other works and family and my this big project was definitely a task.
Okay, one of the things that was very spoken about, I think, was Rukmini Vasant's look in the film. Right from her jewelry to her outfit. It was very specific. It was beautifully put together. What is the kind of research you did for that particular look?
She herself looks very gorgeous. So I have to admit that. And when Rishabh, like from the beginning of the narration days, I was part of the we call syndicate. We were we had that our core team, me, DOP, writers and everybody. So we used to discuss, so from the one line story to everything. So I used to get the narration. So I had that in my mind. So I started working on it even before. So then we made a team and started research. But the story is set in thousands of years ago. There is no defined timeline for this movie. So we didn't get any exact research materials or something. So we had to get started looking at inscriptions, temple sculptures, where we got to see the patterns and this jewelry designing, everything we started doing by ourselves. We made illustrations and sketches, got approvals, and did a lot of look tests, many look tests. For the drapes, we tried many different draping styles and everything. We have worked so much on her look, and now today it is looking so beautiful, and everybody is recreating and celebrating her. I'm so happy, and now I feel like all the efforts is worth doing.
Was worth doing. Okay. Of course, you are married to Rishabh, who is the writer, the director, the star of the film. You both got married, I think, in 2017, right? Rishabh, in a recent interview, he said when he saw you, it was love at first sight, and you were also a fan of his, right? So, how did what was your feeling when you met him, and how did that relationship evolve?
It's quite difficult to answer, I guess. Like few things like can't be explained, but it is only for yourself kind of a thing. But when I saw him, even today, I always tell him that I saw that innocence and honesty in his eyes. I don't ever want to change. I want that ever. So how much ever he grows, I can still see that innocence in him, that innocence and honesty only taking him to wherever he's going today in his life. So other than that, it was an instant connection. I feel like we were from kind of the same region, same community, and same traditional backgrounds, everything. So that was the instant connection, and we didn't took much time. It was after meeting, within 10 months we got married.
Oh, that's quite exciting. So both of you collaborating, not just on this films and numerous other films as well. As a husband and wife, right? How is that collaboration like? Because do you have disagreements, and how do you sort out these disagreements?
Definitely it is there, but we clearly know, we understand each other creative madness, and sometimes Rishabh is very clear and he is tricky also. If he wants, suddenly he'll say that I want 500, 600 costumes. Previous night he'll say, and he'll expect that to come next day. So that time I'll be like, how do you expect this? We are sitting in this kind of a remote location and doing that. But I will never say no, because a movie like Kantara, this divine movie, you don't feel like saying no to anyone. And more than that, more than disagreements, definitely will be there. We argue sometime, but we'll come to one point. And it is we both consider the Kantara is bigger than either of us and our egos. So we'll discuss and to work, and not only with him, all our entire team will discuss, and everything will give. Rishabh is also a perfectionist, and for me also, when I work, it is like that only. So we'll give even for the minute details also, we give so much importance and do the work.
Right. But how difficult or easy is it, do you think, for a husband and wife to work together, especially in cinema?
I think it depends on them, I guess. For us, it is easier only. I never found any kind of a challenge or something. We understand each other. I know it's been almost 10 years we working together, and even when I'm not working for his movie also, I know how his mind works. It is quite easier, and for us there is no it blurs that life and work. We more discuss about work only than any other thing. So I know how he thinks, what he wants, and what is his vision. So that makes my life and work little easier.
Okay. Are there ego issues? Do you ever say no to Rishabh, or it's Rishabh always gets his way kind of thing?
Life, I think I'm the one who says, but in work, he is my director. I'll see him as a director only. So I never say no. I'll say, let me see, let me check, I'll figure out something. And he also has that trust in me that she will never say no. One incident that black people who are there in our movie, he gives the list in the beginning that I need only 100 costume. And suddenly around 11:30 in the night, he just called me, and we had a creative discussion. So we are adding that Rukmini's revealing scene. Many people come, so there's a big crowd, and suddenly he increased the number and he said, I know you can do it. Morning I need this many costumes, 500 people costume. I'm like, what are you saying? We're here, and all my team, they went and slept off already. Now my production base is closed, and morning, how can I arrange? But inside, I'm like, no, I have to do it. I have to do it. I cannot say no for this movie. The kind of the frame they said, the kind of the clarity they have, and this movie, the way they are shooting, you are like getting inspired every day. You will never say no. You will do any hard work. You'll do anything and make it happen, kind of a thing. So
Right.
somehow we did it by morning. Arranged all the costumes. So it is like that.
Okay. Other than that, are there any, difficult moments or unforgettable moments that you had in this movie?
There are many like that because of the live locations and all, and we were shooting in forest. It was like what do you say, nature conflicts, rain, mist, humidity, and everything was testing our patience. Like I think it is our endurance which leads us to, like, when I turn back and see today, now only I question myself, how did we do this? Like this massive scale, these many, like I was like handled like hundreds of people. In this movie, it is like thousands of people. And when Rishabh says 6:30 is the first shot, and he'll make sure 6:30 is the first shot, so we should be ready. And it was like a task only, stressful days, and I was not getting sleep. Like, I'll be thinking, how are we going to do it in the war sequence and all? When you see there are thousands of people, we started our, more than that, like getting everything and creating the costumes, bringing that to the frame itself is a task. When we
Right.
shoot in live location and the time is particular, there are many people and every single second money is running, so you should be very careful. And however the big team you have, so but everybody was supportive. I should be thankful to my entire team and all the artists. Like they were also helping each other. We somehow made it, even in that big sequence, war sequence, whatever we did, it was like so much mist, we were not unable to see anything. In that situation as well, we made like more than 2,000 people get ready by 7 o'clock.
Okay,
So
that's.
there were many things like this.
What were the kind of sacrifices you had to make, as well as Rishabh, to ensure that this movie, turned out to be the way he wanted it, his vision, and bring it to life?
See, being away from city life and like compromising your personal time, personal space, and relocating to new locations every time, everything, like they were compromising on your mental peace. There were many things, but the projects like Kantara, it will drive you. Like, I feel like it is once in lifetime kind of opportunity, so I always feel grateful for taking up this. In the beginning I was saying that how will I be able to do this, but I feel like it's a university. I have learned many things, like, and I have, as a person, mentally, physically, I never thought I'm this stronger. Like every single day, this 250 days I was in set. So I, like, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I've grown up with this movie. Last 5 years, whatever we have done, this Kantara, this made us learn so much and made us so stronger. And as a couple also, as a teammates also, so me and Rishabh, we have learned a lot. We understood each other a lot. So I feel it's a greater opportunity. But compromising, yeah, definitely it is there. Personal time only is the biggest compromise for both of us, because we were, other than set, we were not seeing each other anywhere. It was that kind of a period. All this 1.5 year, we were continuously shooting. And I had to come back home, handle my kids, their schooling and all of that.
How did they manage? Did they understand that mommy and daddy are busy and, okay. That's great. Now, Rishabh is, of course, very spiritual, and we can see that, right from the beginning. And I'm sure you are too. As a family, we've seen, both of you visit temples and do, prayers and so on and so forth, right? But this Bhutakola tradition and what we are shown in Kantara, right? How much, has it affected you personally? How, your belief system? How is that panned out for you?
See, from childhood, me and Rishabh, we belongs to that our daivas. Like even at home, we have our own daivas, and we do this pujas, these traditions, and everything is like very known to us. From while growing up, we have seen this, and we were doing this. So, and we always believe in there is a higher power which is looking after to us. Even today, like I feel like with the blessings of all the daivas, we could able to make this massive scale movie. Rishabh being the writer, actor, director, and getting this kind of a beautiful craft in front of the people and getting this kind of a response. For all of that, I feel like it is all because of that Daivas Ashirvada and blessings. So, we believe in that. We believe in that higher power. And it is not from now or after when we started Kantara. From the beginning, from our childhood, it is there in us, what I feel. And visiting temple and this thanksgiving and whatever they say, for me and Rishabh, for everybody finding ways to find their peace, no, for us it is temple visit. So we'll go to temple, we'll do puja, we'll sit in one corner and do our meditation for 10-15 minutes. It is like that gives that what re-energize, or what we get, that will be refreshing. We feel that all the negativity has gone, like we'll come up fresh and we'll have more ideas now, and we feel so positive, and we get that kind of a vibes only in temple. So we prefer to go to temple and do more pujas.
Right.
And I'm blessed that we got each other. Like it's good to get like same what belief system, like we that our trust, belief, tradition, whatever culture, everything is same, and we respect and we look at uh, like this. What do you say? Like I don't know how to explain it when it comes to diverse. Like I don't know. Like it can't be explained. That kind of a feeling we both of us have.
Okay. Did you have any divine experiences when you were shooting this film? Because you were in that region, in that area, in that forest, and like you said, these are all live locations. So, did you have any such experiences?
No, but now, like, even when I watched the movie, I was folding my hands and I was feeling so overwhelming. I was connected. I was feeling like there's an energy transforming from screen to the people who are is watching. This is my personal experience, even being the part of the team who was seeing everything every single day. But I had that kind of an experience in theater. But I feel like while doing the shoot, also, we were following all the tradition. What do you say that? Baya bhakti towards daivas. So even in entire set, everybody used to remove their footwear and come inside when we were shooting that kind of a sequence. We were not eating non-veg, and we had that. What do you say that we say, no, if you believe in any higher power, when you have that kind of a feeling, it turn out to be like that. So in our environment where we were shooting, the set itself got that kind of a vibration and energies.
Okay. You got very emotional when Kantara Chapter 1 premiered, and we could see you, hiding behind Rishabh. You were crying. You were very emotional. What made you get so emotional at that point? Was it like you finally saw everything on screen, or was it the audience appreciation?
It's like it can't be explained. It was a mixed feeling, I was happy and it was overwhelming experience. One thing is that I have seen Rishabh starting his career from the beginning days, those struggling days, and he was always a dreamer who chased behind his dreams. Like if he get excited with one liner, he'll like for him cinema is everything. So at the kind more than that, if you see that he has posted a picture, no,
Right.
there's a one picture everybody is talking about, but I had seen many nights like that. Like while shooting, his energy is like in top, because he knows that he has to motivate thousands of people in set. He has to handle, so he'll not drop single drop of energy. So he'll be very energetic. The moment he say that pack up, no, I'm the one who had seen that. No, so I know that journey. Not only Rishabh, like one man who had that from dream and gone behind it, but everybody like supporting him, no, technicians to artists, everybody has the same goal. It is Kantara. We are working for Kantara and Rishab Shetty. Like everybody has put their soul and heart and worked so hard. So that made today this Kantara. So it was like recalling those all the struggling days, not only Rishab's, everybody, all the technicians and all the artists, like whatever they have done to this movie, it was like flash cuts. It was running in my mind, and I felt so overwhelming. And one more thing is like whatever you have done after 3 years, seeing that in bigger screen, that made me so emotional. First time I was watching the movie on big screen, it made me so emotional, and the kind of response and the validation from the people you love, so that made me so emotional.
Okay. Now the movie is really successful. You visited numerous temples again with him. What is next for you? Because he has clearly stated that he is going to work on Jai Hanuman with Prashant Verma. What is next for you as a costume designer? Where is your career heading?
See, when I took up this project, I felt like this is like what do you say, I always feel like what means to me, it find my ways, and I'm interested in saying our stories, our rooted stories. So even Kantara, it is so divine and raw, and that rooted our story. So how he his characters to life. So if I find this kind of a project, I would really love to work. And but I feel like whatever is means to happen, it will happen, because me and Rishabh, we never planned our life, okay, from the beginning days. Like whatever has happened today, even when we sit and discuss, we will like wonder, because we never planned it. I feel like it is all God's plan, and he's holding our hands and taking towards this every way. So we feel so blessed and grateful for our journey. And when I turn back, I feel like, okay, I feel a little prouder about myself, whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm standing today, the kind of learning I've got throughout my way. I feel like there will be some plan, and I'm ready to take up. And as of now, I need to breathe. There are many pending works because we were Kantara zone, and in that word only, we were immersed in that word since 3 years. I didn't look up to anything else. So now I need to spend good quality time with kids, and I need to take care of Rishabh and many other pending works. So I'm just seeing, but I'm looking forward for good works. I'm ready for it.
Thank you so much, Pragati, for talking to NDTV. Wishing you the very best, and looking forward to your next work as well. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It is nice talking to you, and thank you for this opportunity. And very happy Deepavali to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.